In this video, we're going to talk about how to find the center and radius of a circle given in standard form, and then how to use those pieces of information to graph the circle. So our circle equation is x plus 5 squared plus y minus 2 squared is equal to 16. And from that, we need to extract what the center and the radius are. So to do that, let's go ahead and look at what's written in blue. This is the general information, circle, x minus h squared, y minus k squared equals r squared, where h and k are going to be the center, and your radius is going to be the square root of r squared, which is just going to be r in this case. And so this is the stuff that you'd want to have memorized. This helps you know what to do and how to figure out what the center and radius are. Because as you can see, all we did was take the square root of the number on the right-hand side of the equal sign, and that's the exact same thing we'll do here to figure out our radius of our particular example. So our radius is going to be the square root of 16, which is 4. And then all we did in the general case was switch the sign for the h and switch the sign for the k, and that gave us the coordinates, the x and y coordinates, for the center of the circle. And so we can do the same thing for our circle. If we switch the sign of our x plus 5, that would be minus 5. And if we switch the sign of our negative 2, that would be positive 2. And right there, we have the x and y coordinates for the center of our circle. So center and radius is done. Now we just want to use that information to graph the circle. So whenever you want to graph the circle and you already have these pieces of information, the first thing you want to do is graph the center. Just put a dot there. So our center is negative 5, 2. So we're going to go negative 5, positive 2. And we're going to put a dot. And then from that, we want to go up 4, down 4, to the left 4, and to the right 4. And the reason for that is the radius is just the distance from the center to any point on the circle. And so what we're going to do is, since we're on the xy plane and we have nice units written out to the left and to the right, up and down, in other words in the x and y direction, we're going to take advantage of that we can easily count off 1, 2, 3, 4 and put a dot to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and 1, 2, 3, 4 up. And so there we have a dot where we've measured off really the radius in 4 different places. And so now we just kind of want a rough sketch of the graph of the circle. So we're just going to connect these dots in such a way that it makes a circle. It's probably going to look a little bit more like a football in my case because I'm not super artistic, but you at least get the idea. And so in general, that's how you would graph a circle. Ideally, you want to plot the center first, and then whatever your radius is, go to the right, to the left, up and down that number of units and put a dot, and then connect it. And that's it.